Alright guys, so today's video I wanted to cover a lot of the different Black Friday sales that I've seen on earbuds. Now it's technically called Black Friday, but some of these sales have been going on for weeks and what seems like almost a month. So I picked some of my favorite deals that I've seen out there. Now these are all on products that I highly recommend. It's going to be just kind of quick points about each one, and then I'll tell you like the price difference from what it was to what it is now and why I think it's a really good value. And I'm just going to jump into this so I can cover about as many as I can. I'm going to start with the most expensive one and then just work my way down. And the first one is the Sony WF-1000XM4s. This is obviously one of my favorite earbuds. I've talked about it ever since the release. It's one of the best when it comes to noise canceling. It's one of my favorites because Sony has an app that just gives you so much control. You have 360 audio. You actually have incredible audio and control over it. You can, add as much bass as you want. It can make it sound like a very clean earbud. There's just a lot of flexibility when it comes to this one. And they use their own chip, which allows you to upscale the audio you're listening to, and it even has LDAC playback. But it is normally known to be one of the more expensive earbuds, coming in at $279, although right now it is on sale for $178. And that is definitely why I felt like adding these to this list. Now, the next one is not a very common earbud. In fact, it's been out a little while, but it is one of those that has flown under the radar for far too long, and that is the Status Between Pro. Now, it normally retails for $169, although right now it's on sale for $129. Now, this one has a triple driver system. It is using a 10mm dynamic driver. It's mixed with two balance armature drivers. And essentially what this is doing is allowing you to feel that aggressive punch. It is a very tight and quick punch in the bass. But those two balance armature drivers are bringing you a lot of detail. Vocalists sound incredible on this pair. You're hearing a lot of subtle things because the treble has a nice brightness to it. And this is just, in my opinion, one of the best sounding earbuds you're going to find. And also, not to mention the battery life. You can get 12 hours on the earbuds on a single charge. And with the charging case, you're going to get about 48 hours total. So not only does it last a long time, it just has incredible sound. Now, the next one that I wanted to mention, and this is one of those that's in the running for my earbud of the year, is the One More Evo. Now, this one normally came in at $169, but right now you can actually pick it up for $99. Now, One More is one of those companies that just runs a lot of sales during Black Friday and different holidays. So if you're interested in all the other stuff, make sure to check those out. But the One More Evo is a very special pair because it is high-res audio wireless certified. It supports LDAC playback, which is huge. It is using dual drivers, which is using a 10mm diamond-like carbon driver mixed with a balanced armature driver. And again, this allows it to be bass heavy, but also very bright and clean at the same time. And not to mention, it also has adaptive noise canceling, which is done very well. It has different transparency modes, so if you want to focus in on people talking and hear just that, or just be able to hear your environment, it just gives you a lot of control, and being able to pick it up for under $100 right now makes this pair a steal. Now, the next one is one that, normally goes on sale throughout the year anyway, but I still think that the Beat Studio Buds is a very impressive pair coming from Apple, because this pair isn't really just locked into Apple. It's made to where you can use it with Android devices and you can still take advantage of the features just the same as you would using it on an Apple device. So I like the flexibility of this pair. It has really good noise canceling. Obviously, it has that aggressive U-shaped sound signature, but it doesn't lack in details. It's not a muddy sounding pair. It is not an overly boomy sounding pair. They made sure that you can hear all the details. And it's also a very small, compact pair. I love the style and the design of the Beat Studio Buds overall. And I just think it has a lot to offer, and being able to pick it up for $99 is definitely why I added it to this list. Now, the next pair is the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2. Now, Samsung offers all kind of earbuds, but I've always felt like the Galaxy Buds 2 is the best value coming from Samsung. Not because it's one of the least expensive, but because it's still giving you features like noise canceling, and you still get support from their app that gives you a lot of control over these. They do have a ton of features, but the noise canceling again is very good. The sound I found to be on this pair I actually prefer over some of the pairs like the original Pros, and definitely over the Buds Live. And I think Samsung really wanted to make sure that you're getting a lot out of this pair, and so it normally retails for $149, but right now you can pick it up for $91. And again, I think that makes the value of these very high. And then the next pair, this is probably the best value overall out there right now, is the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros. Now, I know a lot of you guys have owned this pair. I've been recommending it like crazy since its release, but it is a pair that normally comes in at $169, so it's not cheap. But right now with the Black Friday sale or week or whatever it is, you can pick it up for only $84. Now, I've seen it go on sale sometimes around this price anyway, but I highly recommend them at this price because you're getting some of the best sound out there if you like a very dynamic sound. I mean, it definitely delivers when it comes to bass. Again, you're getting that bright treble, and Soundcore is one of those that has bass that has a lot of space to it. So it feels a lot more open than some other earbuds, and you're still getting that aggressive bass without feeling like you're closed in. And Soundcore is one of those companies that the app gives you a lot of control. There's a bunch of different EQ options. The noise canceling is very good on this pair, and it has definitely stood the test of time since its release. So being able to pick it up right now for $84 is kind of a no-brainer. Now, the next one on the list is another pair that surprised me this year, and it is another pair that's in the running for Earbud of the Year, and that is the Edifier W240 TN. Now, this is a very aggressive sounding earbud. The bass is boomy, the treble is bright, the mids are pushed forward. It is all in your face, but it makes it a very fun earbud to listen to. And not to mention the fact that it has really impressive noise canceling for its price range, because this is a pair that normally retails for $76, but right now it's on sale for $67. Now, I know it's not much of a, price drop when it comes to a sale, but the value overall, even at its regular retail price, I think already made it worth putting on this list. And anytime that I get the chance to talk about it, I am going to throw this pair on every list possible. Now, the next one on here is the Donner DoBuds 1. Now, this is one that I recently checked out and basically came to the realization that it really kind of mimics a lot of Soundcore's products. It has a similar look, it's going for a similar sound, and what impressed me was its original retail price is $49, although right now it's on sale for $42, but at that price, you're getting really good noise canceling. You're also getting dual drivers. In fact, it's using a 12mm driver mixed with a balanced armature driver, and that's a pretty powerful sound overall. And again, that matches Soundcore's sound, and the same thing like Soundcore, the bass has a lot of space. It sounds like a wider open earbud than you would think, and it just delivers across all genres that I've tested. I've just really enjoyed using this pair, and I think at being able to pick this pair up under $50 again is one of those that I would recommend over a lot of the more expensive earbuds. Now, the next one on the list, we're definitely getting into that very low budget realm, but these companies kind of prove you don't have to sacrifice on sound quality and features and things like that. They're still trying to give you a lot in this price range. And this pair is the Earfun Free 2S. Now, normally it retails at $55, but right now you can pick it up for $39. And at $39, you're getting aptX playback, you're getting IPX7 waterproof, so you can pretty much use this pair wherever. And it also has a gaming mode, which means you can use it for movies, videos, and games and not have to worry about lag. And it definitely falls in line with a lot of the consumer earbuds where it has that U-shaped sound signature. Again, it's trying to deliver a punchy bass, which it does really well. And it also gives you a lot of your details. The mids sound fantastic on this pair, and although this again is one of those that's not meant for purists, it is a very fun earbud to listen to. And so at $39, this is an easy one to recommend. And the last one on my list is the Soundpeats Free 2 Classic. Now, this is definitely at the lower end when it comes to price, but it is not at the lower end when it comes to the sound. This again is another fun earbud to listen to. Almost all of these on this list have a very consumer-friendly sound. I will say that the Status Between Pro is going to be the closest to getting that like audiophile, more detailed sound than the rest of these. But the Soundpeats Free 2 Classic, which normally retails for $39, Right now you can pick them up for 22 bucks. I recommend this pair even if you already have your favorite pair of earbuds. This is one you can use as a backup, and you don't have to worry that you're gonna mess up your other earbuds if you're gonna go to the gym, you're gonna go by the pool or go running or something like that. And still you're gonna get that really impressive dynamic sound signature that, again, most people enjoy. It is a boomy earbud. It's not trying to control the bass as much. It's definitely loose, but the treble saves it here because it's still nice and bright, so it doesn't have that like congested or muddy sound overall. And the value here also kind of leans towards the battery life. On an inexpensive earbud like this, you're getting 8 hours on the earbuds themselves with about 30 hours total using the case. But again, in this price range, you're paying for the sound, and I think it makes the Free 2 Classic an excellent value at $22. Now, the last few pairs that I kind of wanted to throw in as honorable mentions, and I won't really talk about these as much. You can pick up the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen right now for $199. So if you don't already own the 1st gen, or if you have somebody on your list looking for the AirPods Pros, definitely go ahead and go for the 2s. And then the last pair is the Pixel Buds A series. Now, this one doesn't have noise canceling, so it's not like the Pros, but I still feel like there's a lot of features within their app, and I think it has very impressive sound because it normally retails for $99, and right now you can pick it up for $64. And I've always thought it was a very good value at $99, so $64 just sweetens the deal. So that is a quick rundown. I know it feels like I went through everything pretty quick, but I wanted to be able to talk about as many products as I could. I think there's some really good deals out there. I will have links in the description below over all the ones that I just talked about. But guys, that wraps up my video on some of my favorite Black Friday deals out there. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.